The record harvest was achieved on the back of increased private sector financing, encouraged by the government as it sought to mitigate supply shocks caused by the conflict in its traditional Eastern European source markets.
The joint venture framework, as well as the contract farming framework, as well as the corporate farming framework. So the private sector players indeed supported over 33% to the total hectarage, that is of 79,000. So they supported almost 30,000 hectares of wheat this year.
Previously, only large commercial farmers produced wheat here, but this year, smaller growers were brought on board to help offset the limited imports.
Those farmers with irrigation, but under 5 hectares of irrigable production. So we supported them with a standard input package comprising fertilizer, comprising seed, basal and top dressing fertilizer, as well as chemicals at some subsidized rates.
The bumper harvest has impacted various stakeholders.
It has benefited the inputs companies, the seeds, the fertilizers, the labor itself. Then, of course, from an industry perspective, we now have adequate raw material for the next 12 months.
That will make certain medium to long-term planning.
For consumers, it means a regular supply of bread at a stable price for at least the next year.
Though growing wheat is more expensive than bringing in imports, stakeholders say this year's harvest is important for guaranteeing food security.
We don't have the competitive advantages like our usual and traditional suppliers have in terms of geographical endowment, the expertise, the yields per hectare. But it's a start. We really need to start somewhere, and we believe that as we continue to grow, we should be able to reduce our operation cost as a country.
Annual wheat demand is 360,000 tons, which has been exceeded by this year's 375,000-ton harvest. Farai Mwakutuya, CGTN, Harare, Zimbabwe.